Hey Aries, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve. We're going to get you a message using a spread that I call the Eye Opener. Start with an oracle card. I'm using the Halloween Oracle. Alright, so first we're going to look at a gift that is unique to you, and you're meant to tap into that gift right now. Alright, so we have the hearth here. It says happiness in our hearts and in our homes. This is about you bringing things together. Basically, kind of taking charge of, like the success of your home life. And that's something that you are absolutely capable of doing, and it is a special skill of yours. So let's get a clarifier for this. For Aries. There we go. You know what? So we have the star here, and it's kind of like the, of course you've heard of the home is where the heart is and all that stuff, but like at home, like when you're at home, it's like that is that place where the beginnings of your like dreams coming true, like that's where they originate, right? That's why it's so important. So let's look at some kind of issue that's going on and how to solve it. An issue and a solution for Aries. I feel like there are this feels like too many special things. I'm not really getting a lot out of the square, except for the fact that in astrology, when you have a square, it is uncomfortable, that aspect. Like when I said too many special things, it's kind of like like the Four of Wands, where it's like a special occasion or whatever. It seems like there's too many special things. Like you could either be spreading yourself too thin, or there are too many things that are not smooth going, right? So the solution, oh, check it out. So the solution is the sun, except this here is an eclipse. So this is asking, like you see this eclipse of the sun here, and there's all of this, like something's gonna bust underneath until you see what you haven't been seeing. So this is really like having a heart to heart with yourself, or allowing yourself to see what you haven't really wanted to look at. So now let's look at something that you need more of and why. Alright, for Aries, what does Aries need more of and why? Alright, so we have the Three of Coins here, which is telling me, Aries, that, okay, yeah, you're capable of doing a lot of things on your own, but you need You need to be able to ask for help when you need it. So you need more you need more help from others than you admit to yourself, and you should allow it. Allow it. Why? Because of the magician here. It's like not all magic, not all creation, not all uh, things that are made, manifested, are solo. You know what I mean? It's like you could still be the master magician with help. I feel like it's a balance thing. So let's look at something that you've been avoiding and why you should face it. I mean, that's kind of coming out here a little bit. So something Aries has been avoiding and why they should face it. Whoa. Alrighty. So, okay, so here it's something to do with overconfidence. Like, apparently there's something here that, well, maybe it's not overconfidence. There's something here that either you don't have enough of or you can't quite do it. There's some limitation here and you've been avoiding that whole scene. It's kind of like if I can't I don't know, like what was that Talladega Nights? If you ain't first, you're last, kind of. It's like you don't want to do it because you don't think you're gonna win or be successful. So why should you face it? Because you'll surprise yourself. We have the Cavalier de Baton. This is Mars energy, fire energy. It's like the knight. What is it? The Cavalier? Is that like the knight? I think that's the Knight of Wands. And this is the Knight of Wands is all fired up, right? And what's in the center of your hearth here? Fire, right? And you're like one of the ultimate fire signs too. There's a bit of your fire in here. I think it's kind of like kicking yourself in the ass because you're kind of avoiding something because you're not gonna win, but like all you're doing is just letting premature defeat seep into you, which can't be good for you, right? So now over here we're gonna look at something that you need less of and why. So Aries, what does Aries need less of and why? Knight of Coins. So the Knight of Coins is not really an energy that's like totally up your alley here, Aries, because it's slow. Like the slowest knight in the whole deck. This is super methodical, taking your time, blah, blah. It's like it's not satisfying for you. It doesn't produce results quick enough to keep your fire going. And I kind of want to say that you're probably not doing a lot of this. I think you're interacting with a lot of this. So, but it's something that you need less of those interaction. Like don't set yourself up for, like incessant boredom and you know what I mean? Because it's just gonna affect your mental health. So why? Ooh, the Lovers. Yeah, because it's clash. It's like you see this, you've got the white antler, the dark antler. It's like it's a clash, like butting heads. It's totally, it just doesn't work for you. So, all right, this spread is chock full of advice, and it is totally, you got free will, totally up to you if you want to take it. But this is your message, and I will see you next time. Bye, Aries.